up, guys? Autofanatic. So this is going to be the very last video of my 2017 GT350 on the Autofanatic YouTube channel. So the car is getting picked up very shortly. So I'm going to get the car cleaned up quick. It's already clean. It was just been in the garage, but brand new wheels and tires are on it. I'm going to clean all the solution from the tire mounting. Right now it's mineral spirits. I'm going to give the car a quick foam, take the plates off, take the paperwork out of the windows, make sure everything is in the car. And then I'm also going to show you guys a little tip and trick as far as how I set cars up when I transport them out of state to any kind of buyers or we ship customers' cars. I'm going to tape up the edge of the driver's side door, and I'm also going to protect the driver's side quarter panel for when you're inside the transport truck. So when you go in between the cars, inside the trucks, it can be a little tight. And I just want to make sure that there's no scratches on the car. So let's get started on this wash. All right, guys, so we're going to get started, or I'm going to get started cleaning the new wheels and tires. The wheels are brand new, so I'm not going to do no wheel cleaner. We're not going to scrub it. They're brand new. There's no miles on them. But I just want to clean any of the mold release agents and everything off the tires, just so it looks a lot better when it gets on that truck. So we're just going to be using mineral spirits with a cheap microfiber. I buy the 50-pack of these microfiber towels off Amazon, and for stuff like this, you just can't beat it. You can see all the junk that comes off on the towel within seconds. So no need to get fancy with tire and rubber cleaners and scrubbing brushes and all of that. Just a quick wipe of mineral spirits will give these tires an absolute fresh, matte, neutral finish like I'm showing you right there. You can see how it's starting to evaporate. And that's it. So driver's side front is done. Let's go over to the rear right now. Finished the rear. Let me just show you. You see what I'm talking about? All that residue that's on the brand new tires. So that's what I want to get off, because like I said, when I sell a car, it's a little bit more in a financial transaction. It's a little bit more of a personal connection that I make with usually the buyers, regardless of who they are. And like I said, there's different types of car people out there that after the transaction, they don't want to know you. If there's a problem, they don't want to know you. But I'm not that guy. I want to make sure everything goes as planned, because even though this is a pre-owned car, I still think it also becomes an emotional experience no matter what, especially any kind of a car enthusiast that's going to buy this car, especially the car that, you know, I've owned and I've taken care of for so long and used to establish the Autofanatic brand. So it's a little bit special, and I want to make sure the experience is transmitted from every step, from the final moments in my possession to the final delivery where it's going to go in Texas. So that's that. Let's just move over to the other one. Another thing too, guys, I'm going to show you when we load the car up, when Passport Transport, who's the carrier that I'm using, is going to come. I'm going to show you step by step how we load the car up, and it's going to be part of this video as well. So if you want to see how that gets done, you know, definitely watch the whole video. And this is just going to be the final wash. This will be the final set of tires and wheels, and the final time that I have a Racer Red GT350 in my driveway. And it's actually kind of weird, to be honest with you, to say goodbye to this, because this car looks phenomenal on camera in all my videos that I've done on YouTube, and it's just such a cool car to have. So we're definitely going to start to try to inject something different with the Kona Blue GT350R soon enough, when the weather cooperates. It's actually really cold right now. It's about 33 degrees, 37 degrees. It's fluctuating, and we're going to be getting some snow. So I want to get this out of the way before it becomes impossible to clean the car when the snow comes. Okay, the final wheel. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3 wash. Just going to foam it. I'm actually going to foam it up with the Griot's Garage foaming polygloss. Why? Because the car's not dirty. I don't need any self-cleaning action. And I don't even have stock at home right now of the Autofanatic 007 Snowstorm. We just went into a new production run, and everything is over at the warehouse. And we're going to be picking that up this week. So I don't even have any of my own soap. And I just want to give this thing a quick rinse to get some of the dust off of it. And the polygloss is going to give it a nice little pop that when this car comes off the trailer out in Texas, he's going to just say, wow, it looks a lot better in person than it does in all of the Autofanatic videos. And that's what's important to me. I just want this, everything to go smoothly from the transaction to the delivery and everything in between. So tires are clean, wheels are brand new, so I'm not going to go crazy. I'm actually not even going to try to pressure wash these and get any kind of soap or anything on them. I'm just going to try to focus on the main section of the body. give it a little rinse as I'm going over it with the Griot's Garage Polygloss. Let it dwell, rinse it off, blow dry it, and grab a brand new Griot's Garage PFM towel. And that's going to be it. So just give you guys a quick walk around. I got to take off the New York registration and inspection stickers off the windshield. I'm actually going to do that now. I already got the license plate, everything removed. So I'm ahead of the game. The car's interior is already cleaned. You guys saw that video, and the car has not been driven. So before I get started on the wash, I'm going to get my razor blade. I'm going to get those stickers right off the windshield. I'm going to clean off the residue with some Griot's Garage window and glass cleaner, and we're going to move over to the foam wash. So stick around for that. So we're all set up. Got the 1322. I got my Griot's Boss foam cannon with the Griot's Polygloss. Like I explained to you, we got the jet all metered out. Machine's on. So here we go. This is the last wash of AutoFanatic's red GT350. And that's it, guys. This will be the last time you'll see the red GT350 being foamed up on the AutoFanatic YouTube channel and social media. But that's it. Like I said, my foam cannon needs to be cleaned out. I could tell it was sputtering a little bit. But this will just do the job. Just want to get some of the foam and polymers on there. Any dust that's on the car, it's just going to come right off when I go through the rinse. So I'm going to let that sit for a couple of minutes. We're going to switch over to the rinse down lance, and we're going to get this car rinsed off, dried, put back into the garage, and then I'm going to show you how I prepare the edge of the door and the quarter panel. Because when you're inside a transport truck, a lot of guys rub up against the side of the car and they cause a lot of damage, and I don't want that to happen. I spent over a week detailing this car before I got it for sale, and this is the widest part of the car, so I'm going to protect this whole area here and of course the edge. So if someone carelessly opens up the door inside the trailer, it's going to protect it from any kind of paint chips and damage on the edge. And that's just what I do whenever I ship out a car for my clients and for cars that I sell to new owners. You guys can see the insane water beating properties after I fully detailed it. It's unbelievable. Self-cleaning right there. That's why I always tell you guys, if you follow my techniques, you have proper upkeep, use good products, you could do a lot of touchless washes on your car. That's it, guys. Quick touchless wash. You can see it all rinsed off. Now I'm going to grab my Ego blower, and I'm going to leave the camera parked right here. I want you guys to see how the water flies right off the car. Just like that. I'll show you. No water streaking. It just flies right off the surface, just like that. So let me get the car dried up, and we're going to get it in the garage, and then we're going to finish getting it ready, making sure that everything is packed in the trunk of the car that goes with the car, and then we're going to get it down the road onto the transport truck. So that's it, guys. The wash is complete. You guys could see it. I mean, this is, I just love looking at this car, especially when I go back and I do my edits on my videos. And if you see this car in person, it looks like it's dipped in a layer of hot wax. and you guys could probably pick some of that up in a lot of my videos, but it just looks incredible, and that's just because of my constant upkeep and my meticulous care and using my methods, my products, and everything that I recommend on my channel. So we got the registration stickers off, license plates are off the car. Now, one last thing I want to show you, always when you sell a car, make sure you include everything with it. And got everything in the trunk. I got extra floor mats, 3D Max Spider floor liners. I got the original GT350 springs, the GT350 owner's package, which gives you the plaque for the wall with the VIN number, the little engine crank for your desk. I have the GT350 car cover, brand new, unopened. I got some spare oil filters, got the oil filter wrench with the VIN number on it, like I'll show you guys here. And the oil has been changed 500 miles ago, so he's good to go, and everything is in the trunk of the car, clean, tidy, ready to go. So I'm going to move the car in the garage, going to throw the heat on, and then I'm going to show you guys quickly how I'm just going to prepare this section of the quarter panel and the edge of the door just to prevent any damage while it's in the transport truck. Now, the car is going to get dirty while it's in the transport truck. That's inevitable from all the road dust and everything that gets kicked up from inside those cabins, because they're not airtight and there's no filtration system. But that's it. Just one last look at the GT350 before I tape it up and get it ready for its long haul to the Lone Star State of Texas. And that's that. So definitely gonna miss this car, definitely gonna miss looking at it, definitely gonna miss cleaning it. There's just something about the way this car looks on camera and in person that is, it's just unbelievable. And the way the paint on this car is, it's far better than my new GT350R. There's significantly less orange peel, higher gloss, but like I said, I didn't detail the R yet. That's gonna be a winter holiday project, and you guys are gonna come along for a ride, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the processes that I'm gonna use on that car, because it's pretty damn bad. But here it is. I'm just gonna give you a little 360 walk around, last view of AutoFanatic's red GT350 in the driveway. So look at that gloss, man. Oh my God. So no, I'm definitely proud of it. Definitely proud of my my constant upkeep and how I take care of it. So now it's on to its new caretaker. So let's get it in the garage, and we're gonna wrap this up, and then we're gonna meet Passport Transport in town and get it loaded up right now. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you quick how I'm gonna protect the leading edge of the door and the quarter panel. So when it's inside the transport truck, just have an X-Acto knife with a new blade. Got my 3M body shop tape, and I got the I believe it's called anti-chafing tape. I have a case of this stuff, and whenever I work on any kind of expensive car, vintage car, I always protect the paint, so when you rub up against it, you don't scratch the car and you don't cause damage. And this is a great way to do it because it doesn't have like a sticky glue, and it peels right off the paint immediately without having any residue behind. So we're gonna pop the door open just like that. Now I got my so we're going to start at the top just like this, and the stuff is pretty easy to conform to edges. And what you do is, the trick with this stuff, you want to use tension. You want to put some tension on it. I'm going to fold it over the edge just like that. Like I said, it's not supposed to look pretty. We're not doing it for that. We're doing it for transportation protection. Because a lot of, you'd be surprised, a lot of these guys that transport cars, they're so damn big. I don't even know how they could actually get in and out of some of these vintage cars, especially some of the ones from like the 1920s and 30s, but it's pretty crazy. So that's how it is. I'm going to go grab the heat gun, and I'm going to heat this up, and I'm going to stretch it. We're going to make it look a little bit better. Get the door open, and I'm going to take my 3M tape, and this is going to reinforce that edge and make sure it doesn't come off. And that's that. I'm not really concerned about the bottom, but I'm going to tape it up anyway, because you never know. And the reason I like to put the anti-chafing tape on there is from working on custom cars and vintage cars, even though cars could be repainted, masking tape can actually reactivate the paint and cause it to lift when you go to peel it off. And that's something that I learned a long time ago by some old school guys, and this just makes a lot more sense. You got a layer of protection, and it's almost like a barrier between the adhesive not touching the actual paint of the car. And that's kind of what we want. And that's that. So you guys can see that there. Just get closer. Okay, so now I'm going to stretch out a piece from here to here. Just taking a felt squeegee. I'm getting some of the air bubbles out. I'm showing you here. Just waiting for the call, and we're going to drive it down and get it done. So thanks for watching this part of the video, and stay tuned for the loading. Checking out to see what's on this transport truck. Got a nice Ferrari, an old rat rod, Jag E type. So we're just going to drive it where? On the top?
Yep.
Alright. So as you see, the documenting the whole car, there's no damage. They take photos of everything, and this is the way you want to do it. So you can see they're protecting the seat.
So what I'm going to get you to do is watch that spoiler. Okay, this spoiler down here. And then get me about that far from the back of the trailer so we don't have to do that. You can put that chalk back there.
Oh, you're going to drive it in? Yeah. Hey, oh, then leave it in the key.
Unless you want to do it, I don't care. I mean, you got to be comfortable doing it up in here. Everybody gets all freaked out.
Yeah. So Steve just got into the car. We got some wood ramps down. We're going to get this thing loaded up. Unfortunately, we're on a busy, noisy road because there's a lot of construction getting into the town by the shop. So we just figured it would be easier to just get this thing loaded up right here. Perfect.
Let me get close. That car should actually come up.
Yeah, it should. Once you get a little bit further.
Well, let me get within an inch of it and I'll stop it. If we don't have it figured out by then, we'll...
Okay.
Everybody's got to be brave now.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you got it. Nice and easy. Dude, get some pictures? No, you got room. Safely loaded up. In good company. Looking good.
I ain't 400 pounds. You're getting close.
That's why I taped it up. So that's it, guys. That's the farewell to the autofanatic GT350. Oh man, it's cold out today. My hands are frozen. So as you guys can see, we loaded up the autofanatic GT350. Perfectly fine. That's why I tape up cars, as you see. It's actually pretty scary when you see the cars go up on those cantilever type lifts, you know, when the car's not fully on it. It's like, oh my god,
back right onto the
you
street.
freak out. But definitely a little bit sad to see it go, but I know it's going to a good home, and most likely if I ever want to, I could buy it back from them. Stay tuned to the Autofanatic channel for more automotive content and GT350R content. It's coming soon. And thanks for watching this video, and for all the fans around the world that went out and bought GT350s based off this particular car, thanks again for the support, and stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.